6 senior lawyers, including top senior advocates of Nigeria, have now stepped into the courtroom arena. Why? Because this case is no longer just about one man. It is about justice, about rights, perhaps about Nigeria's future. Before we go deep into this heavy political drama, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video if you care about justice, and share your thoughts in the comment section. We want to hear from you. In the heart of Abuja, inside the Federal High Court, the Nigerian government is pressing hard on charges of terrorism against Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. But something major has changed. Kanu legal defense team has expanded, not just with any lawyers. We are talking about heavyweight legal team. Professors, senior advocates, people who don't just argue cases, they make legal history. This isn't just about stacking up lawyer. It is a signal, a message to the court, to the government, and to the world. Nnamdi Kanu is not alone. Like this video if you think legal representation is a fundamental right. And if you are just joining us, subscribe for more fearless political analysis. These are not George Junior's wigs. These are legal lions. And now they are roaring together in defense of one man, Nnamdi Kanu. Comment below. Do you think this heavyweight legal lineup will change the outcome of the case? What's at stake? Now, why does this matter? Why is the world watching? Because Nnamdi Kanu case goes beyond court document and legal argument. This trial is symbolic. It speaks to a deeper issue in Nigeria. Ethnic identity, freedom of expression, the use and abuse of power, the fine line between activism and terrorism. The government say Kanu incited violence, that IPOB under its leadership committed acts that threaten national security. But Kanu defense say this is political persecution, that this trial is about silencing dissent and crushing the Biafran movement. This isn't a simple criminal trial. It is a high-wire political caucus. And that is why this lawyer matters. Subscribe now if you want updates straight from the courtroom, because this trial is far from over. Today in court, as we speak, the prosecution is presenting its case. 2 witnesses have already testified. The government has presented recorded broadcast videos allegedly showing Kanu making inflammatory statements. But the defense has a different plan. According to the Aloy Ejimafor Kanu special counsel, they are waiting for their turn to strike. Today, proceeding may not even get to cross-examination. The court may adjourn again, and that is part of the game, the slow, grinding pace of Nigeria justice system. Delays are judgment, technicalities, but the defense is playing the long game. The more the government delay, the more the defense prepares, and the stronger they return. Smash that like button if you are tired of courtroom delays and want real justice fast. Political tensions. Let's not forget the political tension behind all of this. Kanu's arrest in Kenya and secret redemption back to Nigeria in 2021 shocked the world. The United Nations even raised concern about human rights violations. Supporters see him as a freedom fighter. The government see him as a security threat. And somewhere in between lies the truth, blocked by politics, nationalism, and fear. Now, with CSAN defending Kanu, the courtroom is becoming a battlefield not just of facts but of ideologies. Comment your thoughts. Is Kanu a political prisoner or a legitimate security threat? We want to hear your stake. Legal strategy. So, what is the strategy here? Source close to the defense say they plan to discredit the prosecution's evidence, argue that the broadcast tape were manipulated, challenge the legality of Kanu abduction from care, raise constitutional issues about free speech and self-determination. These lawyers are not just fighting a case, they are laying the groundwork for potential appeal, possibly even an ECOWAS or international human rights case. And that is why this new legal matter, it is no longer about just defending a man. It is about defending a principle. Subscribe and turn on notification. We will break down each strategy as the trial progresses. Don't miss a thing. Media silence and international reaction. Interestingly, mainstream media has gone relatively quiet on Kanu's trial. But this silence is dangerous because when the media goes silent, anything can happen behind the closed door. International human rights groups are watching. Diaspora, IPOB supporters are rallying, and foreign governments are monitoring Nigeria handling of this case. Because if Kanu is convicted under questionable, it will have real effect on Nigeria's international image, on domestic peace, and on constitutional law itself. A courtroom in Abuja may soon become the world stage and the spotlight is on. If you are watching from the diaspora, drop your flag in the comments and tell us how your community is reacting. So, what's next? The trial will likely continue with more government witness. Cross examinations are coming. And with this new legal team, the defense is expected to mount a more aggressive counter attack. But here's the suspense. Will the government actually allow a fair trial? Will political forces interfere? We cannot ever get a bail again. And what happens if the defense starts to win? These are the questions we will keep asking, and we will be right here to bring you the answer. So if you haven't yet hit the subscribe button now, this one trial that could reshape Nigeria. This trial is about more than one man. It is about how Nigeria deal with dissent. It is about whether the law is a tool for justice or a weapon for politics. And it is about whether we as a nation can handle difficult conversation about ethnicity, marginalization, and the right to self-determination. Whether you support IPOB or not, whether you agree with Kanu or not, the principle is this: no one should be denied a fair trial. No one should be silenced by force. Comment justice for all if you agree. Let's flood this comment section with that message. So here we are. Six new legal team in the ring, a courtroom burning with tension, and a country watching, some silently and some loudly. This is the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, but in many ways, it's also a trial of Nigeria's democracy. Will the law speak loud enough to silence injustice, or will politics drone the truth again? We will be watching, we will be reporting, we will be questioning. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. You are not just a viewer, you are part of this movement for truth and justice.